Republic maxi skirt. Hey buddy, can I help you? Why don't you just sit down? You're stuck. Quick intermission. Poshmark. Are y'all ready for this? Anyways, let's get started with the very first day of June. I sold this Lily Pulitzer dress, and it's really cute. Sold for $25. Probably should have marked it up higher. I think it was a bargain, like back and forth, that I ended up selling for $25. But that's okay because I still made $17.88 off of it. I think I bought it for $5 or $6. So that's a good little flip right there. I definitely would pick up Lily Pulitzer again. Obviously, when it's a really good color or like it's just great quality, which it all is. Next up is this Nike hoodie, which you guys saw in my Clothes Mentor haul. I think I paid about maybe $2 or $3 for this. This sold for $16, so I made $10.68 off of it, so that's a good flip. It sold really quickly for like the season that we're in, so I was really excited about that. I thought I would have to hold on to it for a little while. Next is this J. Crew blazer, and my suggestion is to always pick up J. Crew blazers because they sell for a decent profit. This one I held on to for a little bit. It's a little bit different though. It's not a normal blazer. It's a red velour feel blazer. It's still sold for $20, so I made $16 off of that, and that I think I paid maybe $5 or $6 for, so that's a good flip for me. Next are these cabbie jeans. These sold for $12, so I made $9.05. That's not something I'd pick up again. Cabbie is one of those mysterious ones where it retails really high, but when you're selling it, it's a big hit or miss process. These jeans were a miss. And so I sold it for $9.05. Not sure, I don't remember how much I paid for them. I definitely at least broke even or made my money back for sure. Next is this misguided jean jacket. I bought this for my sister. I bought a lot of stuff for my sister for about $1.20 an item, $1.50 an item. This sold for $18, so I made $14.40 off of it. This was really cute. I almost wore this for myself, but I decided to sell it. Next are these new with tag Madewell skinny jeans, and I got these at TJ Maxx, the TJ Maxx haul. I'm pretty sure I did a haul and I showed you guys these. These sold for $50, so I made $40 off of them. I paid $15, maybe $16 with taxes, so that was a good flip. Next is this Banana Republic, like off the shoulder sleeveless top. It's really pretty. It's summer, perfect for summer. It sold for $8, so I made $5.05, and normally I'd be upset about that, but I picked this up at my best thrift haul in town. So it was only 50 cents, not even, I think all clothes were 25 cents there. So I still made a good profit on that. I would have liked to make more, but I didn't want to hold off. It had been in my closet for a while, so I let it go. Next are these Sorel boots, and you guys know if you watched my Goodwill Outlet haul video that I picked these up at the bins, and I was at I did a 3-day bins binge before Corona and everything, and I found these on my 3rd day, my last day there. And these sold for $60, so I made $45.88 off of it. So I maybe paid like $4, $5 for those if we're doing it by the pound. It's a pretty good deal. Next is another Lily Pulitzer tank top. This sold for more than the dress, and it's because it is one of the brighter Lily Pulitzer patterns, which you should look out for absolutely. This sold for $28, so I made $22.40 off of it. I paid maybe $4 for it at a Goodwill. Next are these Kors by Michael Kors flats. I normally wouldn't pick this brand up, but these were super cute, and so I did. Felt like they were really in style with the square toe and the beading around it, like the studs around it. These sold for $25, so I made $20 off of it. I think I paid $6 for these at a Goodwill. Would pick up again in specific styles. Next is this American Eagle baby doll bell sleeve shirt. I got this for my sister as well. I think I paid $1.50 for it. It sold for $12, so I made $9.05. So that's a good profit, and it's easy sourcing when it's handed to you and you just pay a very small fee. Next is this Torrid tank top. I found this at Goodwill. Paid maybe $4 for it. Sold for $16, so I made $12.80. If we're being honest, for me, Torrid sells for about $15 to $20. Normally $15 unless it's like a new with tag item or it's like a really sought after item. It sells for $20. It is a solid bread and butter item, but I would not pay more than $5 or $6 for it. Even for the shoes, I wouldn't pay more than $5 or $6 for them. Just my tip, my closet. Others may be able to get more. Maybe I don't hold off long enough, but there we go. Next is this Chelsea and Violet mini dress. This was really cute. I got this for free as well. It was donated to me. Sold for $25, so I made up quick 20 off of that. Really easy, came straight to my door. Super grateful for that. Next are these Skechers Go-Go's, and these were also a part of that like large lot that I bought from the lady on Facebook. So I paid maybe $1.20 for these. Sold for $18, so I made $14.40, so that was a good deal. Skechers surprised me there. I didn't think that I would get that much for them. I listed them high just because they were in really great condition, but lots of people liked them, so I was really impressed, and you learn new things. If you get something for free, just list it, because you don't know, and I got a bunch of surprises out of free stuff that I got, or really low price items. You coming? Come on. Next, I found this Stella McCartney jacket at a Texas thrift store. And this sold for $39, and I made $24.09 off of it. I must have given discount shipping or something, but I made $24.09. I think I paid $7 for this. I was ready to pay up for it because Stella McCartney is a good brand, and also it's athleisure wear, so that was a good little promise. Oh, are you trying to get my sales? Oh, you just want some loving? Next are these Miss Me bootcut jeans. I think I picked these up at a Goodwill for maybe... Oh, I found these on a half off day at a Value World, so I paid maybe $3 for these because they don't mark their stuff up there. So sold for $22. I made $17.60. I still pick up Miss Me. I don't know why you wouldn't. People are still getting it. I would classify it as a bread and butter, sure, but it's a quick bread and butter brand. Larger sizes sell better. All right, we're back. We talked about it. He's going to be in the video. He's a cat. Next is this Rocker Republic maxi skirt that I got. It is, I got it for free in the donations as well, like with the Chelsea and Violet and those other items. Sold for $7, so I only made $4.05. I was surprised, but I had heard that like Rocker Republic is mysterious with resale, like they don't sell for well, and that's okay with me because I did get it for free. Good to know. I won't pick it up myself in public, like when I'm sourcing. Next is this LuLaRoe men's shirt. This sold for $10, so I made $7.05. I picked this up at the bins. I would not pick up LuLaRoe anywhere else, or besides the bins, or unless it's given to me for free. It's a really low end bread and butter is what I would say. Because sometimes it does, I mean, obviously it sells, but just not for enough to like source it for $4 or $5. Next is this new with tag Free People purple top. I almost kept this, but because it was new with tags, I went ahead and listed it. It sold for $30 though, so I made $24 off of that. I think I paid $6 or $7 for it, but it was way worth it. It's really cute too. Next is another pair of the Madewell jeans that I picked up from TJ Maxx. These sold for $45, and so I made $36 off of that, so that's a pretty good deal. I doubled my money right there because I paid maybe $16 for them. We're almost there. Next is these Kate Spade sneakers. I sold another pair of them for $40, so I made $32. We know that I paid $10 for those at Ross's? At Ross's. Next is this Gap tank top. This sold for $12, so I made $9.05 off of it. I picked this up at the bin, so maybe $1, $1.20 an item. Next is this J. Crew. These J. Crew cross sandals, little pump sandals. I got these at a garage sale. I paid maybe $4 for these. These were new in the box. They still had the tag on them that said like 100 and something bucks. They sold for $42. I made $33.60 off of those. J. Crew is a good brand, a good solid brand that can get you some good money if it's in good condition, especially in the shoes. I mean, whew, $42. Next is this pair of Sam Edelman Gladiator brown flats. These sold for $12, so I made $9.05 off of these. I think these were from the bins, possibly. No, these were from also the big like huge haul of shoes that I paid maybe $1.20 for. That was a good investment right there. Next are these Levi high-rise jeans. These was a pair that I made on my DIY video. So these sold after I revamped them and distressed them. They sold for $19, so I made $15.20 off of that. So that was definitely a good idea because they did just sit there whenever they were just like regular bootcut jeans. So cut those jeans up if they're not selling and see what you can do. Next is this Torrid maxi dress. This was so pretty. It was like a tie-dye kind of look to it. It sold for $25, so I made $20 off of it. I think I paid $5 for it, maybe. I got it on a half off day, so no more than like $4 or $5 for it. So that was a good deal. Next is this Kate Spade swim piece. I got this from an estate sale. I paid $4 for it because they were $8. I went on half off day, so I got it for $4. Sold for $49. I made $39.20 off of this, so that was a good flip. It was so cute too. I wish it was my size. Next is this blue and gray sweater top. This was a personal item. I just decided to list. It sat for a while, so I went ahead and marked it down to $6, and it sold. And I made only $3.05 off of it, but it's better than nothing, and it's about what you would get if you could sell it to a buy-sell trade store. So there we go. Next are these Johnston & Murphy boots. I invested in these probably 6 or 7 months ago, and they just sat. I thought they would sell because they are like, they retail for pretty high, but here we are selling them for $15. So sold for $15. I made $12. I made my money back. I paid $10 for them. But he really likes them, and so that's all that really matters at this point whenever they've been sitting for so long. Next is this Revolve mini dress, and I've had this not too long. It sold for $20, so I made $16 off of it. I think I paid maybe $4 or $5 for it. Lovers and Friends is a Revolve brand that I would definitely suggest looking out for. Whenever I found out about it, I was really excited, and it sells pretty fast. Next is this American Eagle velvet shorts. These are new with tag. I found these at a Texas thrift store as well. They're maybe $2 because they don't mark their stuff up. And it was $13. It sold for $13, so I made $10.05, so I'm pretty happy with that. Next are these Amanda Blue ballet flats, and this was something that came in that large shoe bundle that I bought off Facebook. Something I would never pick up by myself, probably not even pick it up at the bins, honestly. But I listed them and they sold for $18, so that was pretty impressive. I made $12.28 off of them, so that's a really good little find right there. It just goes to show that you can watch everything that you can watch and learn everything you can learn, but some things are still gonna sell when you don't even know it. Surprised me, I was really excited about it. Next is this Anthropologie cardigan, and this had been listed, this was its 3rd time around, so after this I was going to get rid of it and just donate it. It sold full price for $30, so I made $24 off of that, and I had it for a while. I probably didn't pay more than $4 for it, but hey, look at that, Relist, guys, relist. Next is this bundle, and this bundle sold for $15, so I made $12 off of it, but that's okay because it was, let me show you, it was this tank top that I was like, somebody please just buy this. It's not even a good brand. I don't know why it's listed. This pair of Tom's Kids shoes, which I got for free from a thrift store, because sometimes they give away free shoes that are just like when there's too many shoes, they give away free shoes. So I was like, okay, let's try these out. And so these sold with this tank top, and I was like, thank you so much for taking it. And then also she bought these Dolce Vita suede booties, and so I was like, that's basically, I was going to donate the other two, so you're getting a great deal, I'm getting a great deal, because basically it's a full price sale. If I were to sell the Dolce Vitas for $16, have it for $15, it makes everybody happy, basically. I made $12 off of it, and I think I paid maybe 50 cents for those suede booties, because I think I did get them from my cheapest thrift store, my best in-town thrift store that I can find. Next is this Bleach Champion t-shirt. I had this listed for a while, it didn't sell, I bleached it, and it sold for $18. So I made $14.40 off of that, so that's a pretty good deal. I got that from the shirt itself I got from the bins, and the bleach is like $2 or $3, and it bleaches a bunch of shirts, so really it's like $2 investment there. Next is this Boohoo maxi swimsuit cover. I always say it wrong. It was new with tags. I got this off of Facebook. It was kind of a really not a great buy because I got 2 large trash bags of items, and of those 2 large trash bags I could only list 6 or 7 items that were not destroyed. So I'm just glad that this sold. So this sold for $10, so I made $7.05 off of it. Did not break even, just trying to get my money back at this point, but that's okay. That's part of learning, especially with everything going on. Next is this Anthropologie moth sweater top. This had been delisted and relisted. $14 is what it sold for. I made $11.05 off of it. So relist, because it sat, and I think it got down to 10 or 11 bucks, 10 or 8 or 9. It got down pretty low, and so whenever it did sell after relisting, it made me happy. Next is this bundle, and this sold for $18, so I made $14.40 off of it. It was this pair of lacy floral shorts that I got for free, and then this sweatshirt, this pullover crew neck sweatshirt, and I picked this up at my Goodwill, so $4, $5. I didn't get it from the bins, I would remember, but $14.40 out of $4 is pretty good. Next is this skull sweater, and I had this for a little while. After I relisted it, it sold again. It sold for the first time, but after I relisted it again, it sold for $15, so I made $12. I picked up at the bins, so that was a good flip. Next are these Sam Edelman booties. These sold for $12, so I made $9.05 off of them. I got these at the garage sale where I got those J. Crew heels, and they were only $1, so that was a good, even though they were pretty beat up, I mean, they still had lots of life left in them, so $9 is a great sale. Next is this Almost Famous sweater hoodie, and I got this also in that bundle off of Facebook. It sold for $12, so I made $9.05 off of it. Still have not yet broken even on that, but that's okay. Things are selling from there, so so it's good that at least I could get some stuff out of it and not absolutely nothing, and it'd be a waste of like driving and money. Next are these Nike shorts. These sold for $12, so I made $9.05 off of those. These were from my sister. I think I paid $1 for those. Next is this Colin crew neck, and I had this for a while and it was making me really nervous. I was like, maybe I shouldn't be picking up men's stuff, which is still probably true because I don't know anything about it. But this sold for $15, so I made $12 off of it. I picked it up at the bins. Next is this Lily Pulitzer for Target, this little jumper. It sold for $15. I made $12 off of it. I wouldn't pick it up, Lily Pulitzer for Target again, unless it's like new with tag maybe, just because it sits for a really long time. I think I paid $5 for that at the garage sale. Next is this Champion shorts. I also bought these for my sister. These sold for $13, so I made $10.05 off of it. Next are these Jack Roger booties, which you guys saw that I picked up at a closed mentor sale, and so I paid $4 for these, $4.50 for these. They sold for $22, so I made $15.40 on those, so that's pretty good. Next are these brown fringe booties, these little heel booties that I also got in that Facebook shoe lot. These sold for $13, so I made $7.93. Next is another bundle of this Vince Pima cotton shirt. It's like a light shirt blouse, and also this Madewell knitted sweater. This sold for $14, so I made $11.05 off of it. These I held on for too long. I wouldn't pick them up again, I don't think. Vince just doesn't sell for me unless it's like the silk or something like that. Next is these are called Cut From Cloth jeans. I've never heard of them before, but they were new with tag and they were really cute, so I picked them up. I think I paid $4 for these. They sold for $22, so I made $15.48 on that, so that's pretty good. I got those at a half off sale. Next are these Hunter boots, and these sold for $54, and so I made $43.20 off of them. And I picked these up at Ross's with you guys, and I only paid $15 for these, so that was a pretty good flip. I know. Next is this Lorna Jane, and my mom actually found these, and it's a really high-end brand, and they're like really comfy and great quality. I'll have to keep my eye out for them again. They sold for $18, so I made $14.40 on those, and I got them on half off day, so I only paid like $5 or $6 for them. I know, it's crazy. Next is the start of what was complete insanity for me whenever I found this pair of Jimmy Choo heels. Oh, he's biting me. Jimmy Choo heels. I found these at a garage sale. They sold for $140, and so I made $104.89 off of them. And let me just tell you how much I paid for them. $3. I was like, oh, these were probably fake then. I got them authenticated. They're not fake. She just either was not materialistic, or she just really didn't want them anymore, or she didn't know what they were worth, maybe. But they came with the box and everything, so it was a huge score for me. Like, garage sailing that month was amazing for me. Next are these American Eagle distressed shorts. This is another pair that I did in my video that was not selling as a pair of jeans, so I made them into shorts, and they sold for $10, so I made $7.05 off of them. Better than nothing, because they had sat for a while. Next is another pair of the Madewells that I got. Sold for $40, so I made $32, so I doubled my money there. Alright, and here we go again. These were not from a garage sale. These were not $3. But this pair of Jimmy Choo wedges sold for $220. I made $176 off of it, and I only paid $67 for these. I bought a lot of 3 shoes from a lady on Facebook for $200, and it was these Jimmy Choos, a pair of Louis Vuittons, and one other pair of Manolo Blahnik? I'm saying that wrong, I know it, but I'll show you in just a minute what they were. Anyway, so that was a great sale right there. Next are these Adidas running shoes. These sold for $22. I made $17.60. I think I paid $8 for these at Ross's. At TJ Maxx during their yellow tag clearance is where I got them. Okay, so here's another pair of the Louis Vuittons. This was a part of the 3 for $200. These sold for $230, so I made $184 off of them. I paid $67 for them, so that was a really great investment. My husband was like, "You're gonna pay how much for shoes?" And I was like, "No, not normal shoes. You just watch me work," basically. Next up is this pair of Madewells. This was whenever I went back again to TJ Maxx to look for more of the other Madewells, and I found these. But these sold for $40, so I made $32, and I paid $15 for them. This right here, this dress and Nicole Miller collection, or Nicole Miller in this ruche design, pick it up. I mean, this sold, I think, within a week of me listing it for full price. She did no haggling. I even misspelled Miller wrong, and she still found this dress. And it sold for $85. I made $68. I think I paid $7 for this dress. I had picked it up because the first time I found a dress like this, Nicole Miller, it was gold and it was long and to the floor, and it sold for, I think, $60, like very quickly. And so I picked this one up and it sold for $85 very quickly. So I don't know if it's just this specific ruche design from Nicole Miller or if it's Nicole Miller collection in general. I'll have to do some research on that. But that, look for it because it was a great sale. Next is another pair of the American Eagle distressed jeans that I did. All I did with these was I just cropped them. I didn't distress them too much. So there are those. Next is another bundle for you. This is, I call this the Free People bundle. And this is because it has 3 Free People items. It has this Free People blue dress, this Free People thermal long sleeve top, and this Free People bell sleeved top. I think I paid $25 for all the items in this cart, and I made profit. I sold it for $58 and I made $39.29 off of that. So I got about $20 profit out of that, so that's pretty good. And she got some really nice Free People stuff. Next is this pair of J. Crew flats, and these I got at Burlington with you guys, and I paid $5 for these, and these sold for $12, so I made $9.05. Next was another pair that I got from the garage sale, not the $67 garage sale. Don't tell anyone. I paid $3 for these too. And I sold them for $95, so I made $76 off of that. I did have to pay for authentication, but that's okay, because better to be real than to be duped, right? And still made a really good profit off of them. This is how it went. Those are red bottoms. Oh, they have the box. All right, be casual. Oh, how much are your shoes? $1? Oh, even the ones with the boxes? $3? Okay, yeah, I'll take them, sure, I'll take them. And then I ran to my car. Not really, but I was really excited when I did find them, and I was just like, act calm, act cool and collected. But it was a really great day. Anyways, next up is this Free People tank top. This sold for $8. I made $5.05 off of it. I paid $2 for it at Clothes Mentor. Didn't hold off long enough. I guess I was just being really like pushy, trying to get some goals met. But hold on to your good stuff because that's gone now. Next is another bundle. It was a really big bundle. It was 5 items. Consisted of a Free People top, just a regular jersey top, a Free People top, a Lucky Brand, like a sheer polka dotted shirt, a Miss Me shirt, and this tie-dye purple shirt. So that sold for $36 and I made $26.68 off of it. And that was a pretty good deal right there. I love bundles. Next are this Vineyard Vine belt right here. This sold for $10, so I made $7.05 off of it. I think I paid $5 for it about a year ago. So I'm really glad it sold, finally. And it's no tags, but that's okay, guys. Sometimes you take that loss and it's all good. Next is this bundle of baby swimsuits that I picked up, and my baby grew out of them. And so they sold for $8, so I made $5.05 off of them, so that's not too bad. And someone else is enjoying those as well, so that makes me happy. Next is this new with Tag Kate Spade purse. This sold for $45, so I made $36. I paid $20 or $25. Oh no, I think I paid $30 for this. On my Instagram, I showed you guys. I did not make my money back. I made $6, but that's okay. I was unaware that Kate Spade, how oversaturated it was. So, live and learn. Next are these Olive Street, these flat shoes. I picked these up because they reminded me of the Free People shoes that are like surfacing around that are selling for really well. These only sold for $10 though, but that's okay because I still made $7.05 off of them. And I think I got these for like $2 or $3. So that was still making money. Oh, and that was the last item, you guys. You made it. We made it. That was a good video, a long video, because there's a lot going on. My other sources of income this month were from buy sell trade stores. I made just a couple dollars off of the RealReal. I think like $32 off of the RealReal, around that area. And then I also made $20 on Facebook Marketplace by selling a pair of Ariat baby boots on there, because I thought, like, let me list them on here. I don't want to list them on Poshmark and have to pay fees and everything. So I made $20 off of that. I'm going to put right here my Poshmark total. And then I'm also going to put right here everything added up, and then here's the total. So I did way better than I expected to do. I do owe a lot of it to the sourcing that I was able to run into, like those Louis Vuittons, those Jimmy Choos, those Manolo Blancans, Blahniks, however you say it, correct me please in the comments down below. But I am so grateful for whatever I was able to find this month, because listen, you could do that for years. You could garage sale every day, every Friday for forever and never find a deal like that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I apologize for taking so long. It's probably not going to be as consistent as I would like anymore. I got into the program that I wanted to get into in school, and so I will be doing a lot of studying and hopefully just a lot of hard work on Poshmark trying to make the money. But this brings me joy, so I also want to keep doing YouTube, and just bear with me, you guys, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all later.